still feels a little empty, that's probably because you don't have homework yet, right? We know how to create a new project, don't we? We know how to make an empty GitHub or Git repository in that. We know how to link it up to our GitHub. Well, we've done it once anyway. And it just so happens that there's lots of documentation on the website for the class on how to do that. Just go back to day 1, week 1, day 1, starting a new project with a Git repository right there. How to link it to your GitHub, it's explained right here. You copy those 2 lines, you know. Don't get overwhelmed by the fact that you have to start a new project from scratch. But you have to start a new project from scratch. And we're going to make a form with a text box in it. And when you type something in the form, it's going to add whatever you typed to a list. Yes, that's a lot like what we just did. But now it's going to be a list of different things. And over the next few days, we're going to make this super groovy. And from the beginning, we're going to use like create element and stuff. We're going to be fancy from the start and see how we like it. You can probably even reuse some code. But it's good practice to go through all the steps of creating a new GitHub repository and all that stuff. So what should we do? Well, last year, what did we do? One group made Baywatch, which may not be what you think. That is Michael Baywatch. A list of Michael Bay movies. And your teacher loves you so much that yes, I went through and like cut out all the individual hairs so it would look good on the fiery background. You've got Transformers, Bad Boys, The Rock. Oh, The Rock, that's a favorite. Let's star it. Bad Boys, everybody knows, let's edit that. Everybody knows Bad Boys 2 is the superior movie. Enter, done editing. You know what? Transformers is garbage. Let's just delete that. Deleted. Let's put The Rock at the top. Oh, shucks. Look at all the stuff that does. And also, did you notice? Refresh the page. All my changes are there. Oh my gosh. Do all of that for your homework tonight. What else did we do last year? One group did Dinoplasty, a catalog of dinosaurs organized by diet. Oh man, got Tyrannosaurus Rex and Allosaurus. Got our herbivores. There are no herbivores on here. Brontosaurus, that was a fave. Diet, herbivore, add dino. There it is. Carnivores, herbivores. Carnivores, herbivores. T-Rex. So cliche. Let's go Allosaurus. Oh man, look at all that does. Look at this. The up button is disabled because it's the top one. But I can move it down. Oh my gosh, it does so much. And another group did Jeffervescence. The background color. I bet that background image isn't out there anymore. It was supposed to be a nice picture of Jeff Goldblum here. From Goldblum's house to yours. The Big Chill, The Fly, Thor Ragnarok, Jurassic Park. We've got our categorized list of Jeff Goldblum movies. So this year we could do something like Tatum Tots and do our favorite Channing Tatum movies. Do something. Build a thing. And then we'll build it together in class. But get started on it. Let's see. Homework. Create a brand new app to create a list of something. For example, Tatum Tots. You should be able to type an item into a form and have it added to a list, a UL. Bonus credit. In addition to building a list item and adding it to the DOM, also store each item in an array. So, say you type G.I. Joe into the form. Yeah, we'll create a list item with G.I. Joe in it. We'll add it to the DOM, but let's also keep an array with G.I. Joe in it. somewhere in our code. And when we then type in step up, yeah, we'll create a list item with step up in it. We'll put it on the page, but we'll also push it onto this array. You dig? So track an array as well. The idea is similar to how we did the user in an object. The important thing is our data. The display, that's just how we're showing it. But let's keep track of our data, and we'll update our UI. Nice thing about things like React, they'll update your UI for you if you keep track of your data right. So we're going to have to keep track of them separately this time, but let's do it. Super mega bonus credit. I know, it's not ambitious enough yet. This is tough. We don't know how to do this yet. Add a delete button to each list item. That removes it from the list. I believe in you. I know you can do it. Somebody's going to get it done. Super mega bonus credit hyperfighting, which, spoiler alert, is actually easier than that. Remove it from the array as well. So if you're going to have a delete button, don't have it just delete it from the UL. Have it also delete the item from the array. No big whoop. You can do it. I know you can. I believe in you. Let's go get us some Tatum tots. Woo! Why is nobody excited?